And they're getting close to a start here. Second race, Bound to Be Wild is the inside runner. Good support, Monterey Jack. They're just about right. Green lights on. They're off and racing, and Hall Night Party down near the inside won the start and was one of the first to show out in the early stages. Away all right on the outside now was Cobbity Cove, who presses around the outside, and in between runners is Grinier Girl finding the top. So Grinier Girl went to the lead, headed off Hall Night Party. Moving around the outside, Cobbity Cove, Birdie Francis, and there's one stuck out there very wide as they run down the side of the track, and that's Jet on Ice. They were followed in behind those by Bound to Be Wild, and the next one was Flashman, followed by Monterey Jack, awkwardly placed on the inside. Further back then as they come into the straight is the Space Invader. Well back now is Jethro's an Eagle, and towards the back end of the race, back with it now as they come down the straight was Swaggy Shannon, and taking off around them is Gentleman in Red. So as they go by the post, lead time was 8.2, first quarter 28 and 7. And as they leave the straight, the leader is Grinier Girl, and the margin is about a half length. Second, sitting parked without cover, is Jet on Ice, and they were followed by Hall Night Party, Cobbity Cove, and Gentleman Red continues to go around the outside, 3 horses wide as they run their way towards the half mile. In behind those is Bound to Be Wild, and the next one was Birdie Francis, followed by Monterey Jack facing a wall of horses from Flashman. Then came the Space Invader, Jethro's an Eagle, and Swaggy Shannon. Second split was 29, 57, 7.5 with 600 metres left to go, and Grinier Girl led by a neat length on Hall Night Party, working hard around the outside as Gentleman Red 3 deep. In the centre under heavy pressure now is Jet on Ice, and they were followed by Bound to Be Wild. Cobbity Cove was 3 deep and labouring. Monterey Jack worked one off, and then came Flashman, and the deepest is Birdie Francis as they come to the home turn, and Grinier Girl full of running. 29 for the next split, led by a length and a half on Hall Night Party. Bound to Be Wild was getting up on the inside, and they were followed then by Jet on Ice, and Flashman went to the inside as they swing in, and with 200 left to go, it's Grinier Girl the leader. Hall Night Party was trying hard to cut it back, and then came Bound to Be Wild, but Grinier Girl is full of running, and with 50 metres to go, holding rivals at bay, and Grinier Girl will go home and score. Second home at the line, I reckon, was Hall Night Party. Storming home was the Space Invader from nowhere, and in that bunch of horses was Monterey Jack, and they were followed then by Flashman up on the pegs. Getting home late too was Jethro's an Eagle, not a bad effort, followed by Swaggy Shannon, and then came Jet on Ice. Well back to finish was Bound to Be Wild in company with Birdie Francis, and back towards the tail, Gentleman Red and Cobbity Cove. Last quarter 29.4. 3 in the frame, Grinier Girl. Grinier Girl too good. It's 3, 2, 11, flashing home into third, and 9 did a good job to get home late for fourth. So 3, 2, 11, 9 are placed. 3, 2, 11, 9. Gross time was 24.3, mile rate 155 and 6, and the quarters were 28.7, 29, 29, 29.4, 8.5 by a neck. 8.5 by a neck. The winner, Grinier Girl, is a Grin from Ear to Ear Infinite Dream Filly 3, is owned by Jay McDonough and also L Whips. David Hewitt, the winning trainer driver, scores in race number 2 on the card. It's 3, 2, 11, 9, for which we await all clear.